For folks into CDs, video games, and DVDs, don't you hate when stores who are selling this stuff used jack up the price so much that for like $2 more, you can get a new copy? You find most of this happening with video games. Like when you go into a game store and you get one of those banged up, idiotic, empty display cases and have to bring it up to the front register so the sales clerk can give you a copy from behind the counter. Because, the stores don't trust their customers enough to keep real merchandise on the floor for fear of theft. Listen, folks, most theft in retail stores comes from the employees, not the customers. Stop putting merchandise behind the counters where customers can't look at it. It's annoying. All it does is make us all stay online longer because now each customer has to go up to the register and ask to see something and then look at the merchandise, waste my time, and decide then and there whether they want to buy it or not. Annoying. Anyway, used. So you bring this empty video game case to the register, and the beady little emo jerk nerd with the big-ass cool geek glasses behind the counter is like, "Oh, that's the last one," and just takes out some loose video game disc or cartridge and tries to squeeze it into the banged-up display box. And then they ring it up as full price. Then you're like, why is that full price? Well, it's a new game. No, it's opened. If it was new, it would be in its original shrink wrap and wouldn't have dents and fingerprints on the case. But no one has played it. But it's open. So, I'm not paying full price for open merchandise. Are you serious? Look, Screamo, if someone took your virgin sister and fucked her up the ass, does that make her new or used? Aw, why'd you have to go there? Well, listen, technically, the main item is still intact, but the rest of the item has been opened to a certain extent and looked at by various people. Is it new or used? Answer the question! Whatever happened to that 10 to 15% off display model rule? Huh? Are retail stores so fucking greedy that they can't take 10% off an item that's been poked at, prodded, dropped, kicked, and licked by some grubby child or over-enthusiastic adult? My point is, if it's open, it's used. That means cheap. Discounted. Stop gouging people, you greedy bastards. Used. Cheap.